Jesus. I wonder, do you know him tonight? Jesus. I wonder, do you know him tonight? Jesus. I wonder, do you know him tonight? Jesus. I love to call his name. Jesus. I love to call his name. Presgram. Where's my mic? I lost my mic, huh? Oh, man. Chris is my main guy here. All right, we're getting things set up as we go into part 2 here, Presgram, the live video portion here. It's amazing that we want to get things going here. Bishop R.D. Sanders live. And now we're getting ready to go into Presgram Gospel Time. We've got an exciting guest. Lily's all on camera. Look at that. Wow. Can you believe that? Unbelievable, huh? For those of you that's out there, happy holidays to you. 1776. We know it as Independence Day here, 4th of July. We've got great communications. I've got Impress is here, but before we get into him, listen to words like these. Presgram Gospel Time. An exciting guest we have as the musical score in the background speaks for itself. Wow, unbelievable. Laval is here, and blessings to you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
Good.
Welcome to Presgram Gospel Time here. Great composition there. How'd you end up doing that?
You know, I write a lot of books, and
Okay.
I do plays. I had a play that I had some kids come out and audition, kids about 35 and under. None of them could sing a hymn.
Really?
So I said, man, we're in trouble, at least as African Americans. Not one female or male who came to audition could sing Amazing Grace. So I thought I would do a composition with all the older hymns and songs like that song, God Has Smiled on Me, and kind of make them a little contemporary to expose our youth and to recapture some of the older folks in gospel music. And I've found that everywhere we've gone to perform or minister live, the kids who haven't heard this music love it, and the folks that are young like you and I, it kind of recaptures them. And so my goal is to inspire new 21st century writers, songwriters, artists, kids. And they love the music. They just kind of need to see it and feel it and be real or acquainted with it.
The gentleman to your left, Mr. Impressive himself, and that is Miller. Miller, how you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there, man.
Really?
Beautiful day.
So Laval is one of your kept secrets?
Well, he's one of my business associates, and I continue to learn a lot from him.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yes. He was giving me a seminar today on promotion 101.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Promotion.
I'm impressed.
Not this again. Not this. I think Chris and I endured this last weekend. You've been impressed, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So, Laval, as you continue to go, whatever inspired you to become a musician, artist?
Well, I'm a drummer.
Oh, okay.
My background is I played drums with all the great artists like Bette Midler, Earth, Wind and Fire, George Benson, Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight. Every great artist, with the exception of probably Michael Jackson, I have played the drums for them.
He's even played in my band, too.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that now.
So from that, I went on to be a musical director. I was the musical director for The Temptations and Vesta Williams and a lot of other artists for Atlantic Records. And then I went on from that to go into ministry, and I started doing my own music. And I just really believe that the best music is gospel, jazzy gospel, blues. It's still gospel.
That's true.
And so I think I've taken everything I've learned and put it into this third CD. This is my third CD.
Really? Impress was telling us.
Yeah.
Impress?
Yeah, it's Impress. Let's give a listen to Jesus Is the Way. Because this is incredible. The artist that you are on, I'm excited too.
Well, like I was sharing with you off mic, is that the CD is called Heritage, and so I thought that I would go get heritage like artists, writers. So there are people like Andre Crouch playing and writing. There on that song, Jesus Christ is the Way. There's Andrew Goucher playing bass, Donald Hayes.
Old name there, boy.
There's people like Tom Brown, who's from Jamaican Funk.
Yeah.
He's playing trumpet on the CD. H.B. Barnum is playing piano.
Another heritage.
And Keb Mo, a 5-time Grammy winner, is playing guitar on this project. There are a lot of great, some of the greatest musicians in the world. Paul Jackson Jr. is featured on this. Michael Burrell on piano. Jimmy Newbo. They are all, and most of them they were happy to do it because I want to really expose young people and hold on to our good heritage. I think good music changes lives and changes minds and saves lives.
I agree.
It saved mine. I mean, music got me out of the projects in St. Louis. And
no kidding.
Yeah. Good music. Good music.
We was over at Harris Stowe University not long ago.
St. Louis.
Yeah, exactly,
Yes.
exactly. But it was cold then when we were there. It was cold as I don't know what. We at the hotel overlooking Busch Stadium there, and I was there for a play called Uncle Fletcher's Money. They're trying to get us to come back there. So whether Johnny and Cheryl is going to accept, but I hope they accept while it's sunny. Because it was like 17 degrees, and I did not feel like doing any radio work at 17 degrees. I wouldn't have been impressed.
Oh, wow.
So listen, what we're going to do is we're going to have you come back because you have a lot of history, and Impress here is going to not hold you back. And I'm going to extend an invite to you to our Sunday broadcast, as long as we got it in Inglewood, California, on KTYM, because he's been there many times. He comes and takes over. But, I mean, it's understandable, you know what I mean? Miller, I'm surprised, Miller.
Well, if people are interested in information, of course, they can go to my website, lavaldreams.com. LavalDreams.com, Laval.
Say it again, man.
LavalDreams.com.
Okay.
All the music's there, all of my other CDs and information about our tours and places that we go. It's present on the website.
You won't
of course, we can also
us.
get the music on iTunes as well.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Now, you won't disown us at any of your shows like certain people that I know, please, because, this show is going to be a repetition. And Chris, I don't want Chris to be, disbarred from coming to one of your shows either.
You
have
a personal invitation to come to anything I ever do.
Did you hear that?
I heard it.
I don't want you.
I didn't give him that.
I'm loving it. Presgram, Mr. LaVal Bell is here, live and in person from his latest endeavor, Heritage, and of course we want you give us that information how they can find you and your. Well, let me ask you this: for those young people that want to join you or have been inspired by you, how can they find you?
LavalDreams.com or
LavalDreams.com.
Look at Facebook. I'm on Facebook as well. Laval Bell. My
Okay.
full name is Laval Bell. But
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely,
Wow.
I'm findable. I want them. I'm looking for them.
Really?
Oh yes.
Then we definitely want to get him on the Sunday show. No doubt about it.
It's gonna happen.
That's if you don't mind.
And
'Cause I know it's hard to impress you.
No, I'm impressed. Trust me. Now one thing he talked about, many of the legendary musicians who participated on his CD.
Mm-hmm.
He is himself one of those legendary musicians, and his drum work and percussion work is really. Matter of fact, I've even heard him play organ, and he's
Wow.
really a
That's
very
my
special
favorite
musician. Very special.
Really?
Oh, I love the organ. I was Billy Preston's last drummer.
No kidding.
Yeah, but I love the organ. But you know what I found
Yeah, thank you,
fascinating
Chris.
is when we go to Sunday morning service, I take an upright bass a lot of times, a trumpet, and piano and drums. And the response is overwhelming because you don't see those instruments anymore. But as you know,
Right.
as African Americans, we are the originators of those.
That's true. That's true.
So that's why music like, if you get a chance to play This Little Light of Mine, is Tom Brown playing trumpet.
Okay.
And myself playing drums, and who's playing piano at This Little Light of Mine? I think it's Myron McKinney from Earth, Wind & Fire is playing piano.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, as we wrap this interview session up here, I want to thank you so kindly. We're going to leave you with the Smash recording, This Little Light of Mine. Our guest today has been LaVal Bell, and of course, Impress, Tri-Tip Tuesday and Thursday. That is Chris Miller. Until we get back again at you, remember this, America, always do some good in your neighborhood like you should. There's good in the worst, better in the best. Why to make the worst a Stone Super Prayers, Blackman's, and Natural Best. We leave you with LaVal Bell, This Little Light of Mine. I'm Prayers Blackman. You've been watching Presgram Gospel Time. And welcome back to Presgram Gospel Time right here at RMC Studios. I am Pres Blackman, and we have an exciting guest again. If you missed us in the first half of the broadcast, we have the family of the late, great Womack, Bobby Womack's family, Miss Gina Ree, and, of course, Jordan and Minister Muhammad Arthur Fuller is here. As we wrap up Presgram Gospel Time, let me say blessings to you all again, and welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me start off with Jordan this time. Jordan, I need to find out from you exactly how long will it be before I play a rap CD on you?
Well, I actually already have.
What?
I have a song that's already published and done by one of my friends and I. His name is Anthony Farrow is his rapping name, and my rapping name's J-Wo, just something simple.
J-Wo.
I have a song that I could send to her.
Okay.
It's on CD. It's actually downloaded onto my stepdad's computer.
Okay.
So it's called "Gotta Go and Get It" by my friend.
Gotta go and get it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask gotta go and get what, but gotta go and get it.
Yeah. Huh? It's like just like you gotta go follow your dream, and you can't wait. You gotta go and take it. You know.
Really?
So yeah, that's really what it's about. So.
Wow, Wendy, did you hear that, Wendy? Wow, gotta go and get it. You ever heard it?
No, that's new.
So how soon will it be before I get it?
Well,
because you know you got to come back on the worldwide show and perform that. You know that, right?
Yeah,
huh?
I know. Yeah.
That's if you want to come back.
I do.
You do want to come back?
Yep.
Well, see, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
See, Gina Reed turned me down, but Jordan said yes. You know what I mean? I'm Pres Blackman. You're on the worldwide Presgram, and for all of you in Tennessee, Sharon, and over in South Bend, Indiana, Sharon, blessings to you. And those of you in Florida, blessings to you. And we're just elated to have Arthur Fuller here. Minister, I need to ask you a question. In your travel with Mr. Womack, as you always call him,
Yes, sir.
how did it feel for you to be with Bobby on all the tours you went on?
Truthfully
Yeah.
and honestly,
Yes.
it was almost like being with Minister Farrakhan.
Okay.
I can't even, there's nothing else I could compare it with. There's
Okay.
nothing in the world to compare it with. There's nothing to compare the minister with, but that's a feeling that was given to me when I would travel with them because they both had the same outlooks on life. Mr. Womack wasn't quite as tight, but he was there.
Okay.
And the minister is there. But that's how that would be the best way I could probably explain it.
Wow, that's a heavy piece.
Well, because they both helped me in my life.
Okay.
You know, and I can't speak for the minister, but he could speak very well of the whole world. I mean, he would, I can't even speak because of his presence, and he loved Mr. Womack. They had a chance to speak on the telephone. It was a rare thing right before Sandy. We were in New York City, flying out of New York, and Mr. Farrakhan was flying out of Chicago, and we were crossing in the air like this. And Mr. Womack landed in Chicago, and Mr. Farrakhan landed in New York.
No kidding.
And they were able to talk on the telephone doing this, and then after they went on about the business, then Sandy hit New York City.
Wow, that's amazing.
That. They were able to speak on the phone together. So
that's interesting.
It's monumental.
So, Gina Reed, as we come up with you and your project, will we be blessed to have any of your projects?
Well, yes. Before my father's passing, I was just in the final stages of mixing my album, which is called Love Again.
Okay.
And the name of my first single is called De La Soul.
Mm.
So we're in the mixing and mastering stages. As a bonus now, I was in no rush at the time to release any of the work me and my father had done together. But I think the world deserves to hear some of his recordings no one's ever heard before, see some of the footage I've shot, and kind of just celebrate everything that he's taught me in his life instead of letting it take me down. So Love Again is the name of the album. Okay. And you can look out for the single De La Soul. You'll be one of the first people to get it.
Really?
Yes.
Now, America, world, you hear this,
What's
right?
that song
Huh?
about heaven? You lost heaven?
Heaven Got Away From Us.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a song that
Yeah.
I sang in my dad's set. And I think a lot of people can relate to it, especially in this time.
Heaven got away from us. That's a nice
His
song.
dad made life for all of us feel close to heaven.
Exactly.
That's
He's a
so
Superman.
amazing. I didn't mean to cut you off. That's so amazing you would say that because I have a tune that was so impressive to me on Woe Magic, and I want to share it with you and your family and around the world. That is just an amazing piece. Listen to this.
I feel discouraged, and I don't know what to do. Lord, all my friends and loved ones, but they have their troubles too. But I don't want all of my trials. You can always give me strength, 'cause wherever there's a way, wherever there's a way, there's got to be a way. I can call him early in the morning. Oh, I can call him very late at night. Wherever there's a way. Oh, when you're on top, friends crowd around. But when you fall, they can't be found. There is a man I call him Jesus. He has never let me down. What am I trying? I can always depend on him. Wherever there's a way. Ooh, wherever there's a way. I got a telephone in my bosom. Oh, I can ring him up most anywhere I do. Wherever there's a way. You ought to trust in God. Why don't you call him? It don't matter if it's in the morning. Call him. Oh, call him late at night. All you got to do is trust in his name. See, it's been my rock and a weary land. In the time of storm, you ought to call on him if you're in trouble.
The late, great Bobby Womack from his endeavor, Going Back to My Roots, speaking with his children, Jordan and Gina Ree. Now, coming up, share with the public again on the worldwide video here, the services as they would be in hand for your dad.
So we are having a private service for the immediate family next Thursday. And following that, we are having a big tribute for all of the friends, family, fans, and people will speak about their experiences with my dad. People will share. We'll probably have some performances, and it'll be a celebration of his life. So we want to do something special because I know I'm not the only one mourning. I'm mourning with the rest of the world.
Right, that's so true.
And I'm so grateful to have the support of all of the world because losing a father is not easy, and losing one of the bravest men in the universe
It's even worse.
True.
is even worse.
So true. So true. Well, again, as we wrap this up, and I want to say to you and to Jordan and to the family and to Minister Arthur, it has certainly been a moment we shall never forget. In behalf of Ms. Lily, Dr. Charles, the Queen, for Wendy, for Bay, and for JC, for Mary, for all of the Presgram staff, Reverend Knight, I want to say Evangelist Evelyn Brown. I want to say Miss Ingram. Miss Ingram, happy 105th birthday to your dad, Mr. Rufus Roscoe Morrow, 105 in Atlanta right now. They're celebrating. And I want to say this song best sums up Bobby Womack's life. As Bobby Womack himself said to all of America and the world, "It is well with my soul." I'm Prez Blackman. Thank you for listening to us and watching us on Presgram.com. And, of course, you can always pick this show up, RMCOnLive.com, and you can watch and click. Until then, Womagic takes us home.